I'm Praetorian Zak, and this is my war ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand your attention! 3, 2, 1,
Hello and welcome back to
The Zak
and Buzz
Review.
So, what are we reviewing today?
It's Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga.
Yes, if you couldn't tell.
If you couldn't tell. Or should I call you Praetorian Zak?
Yes, and should I call you Lord Octo-Buzz
of the Wasteland.
of the Wasteland?
Yeah, so anyway, we have been major
Yes.
Mad Max fans. I mean, I've been a Mad Max fan since 1979.
Since the beginning.
Since the beginning, and then 1981 when Mad Max 2 came out, which absolutely blew me away. Hence, here I am wearing my vintage 1980s leather that I used to wear on my bikes.
Squirrel tails
Squirrel
included.
tails. Look at that. I even hammered out that shoulder armour when I was back in the 80s to put on this
Wow.
jacket. I could just about get my biceps in. It's like the arms ripping. Anyway, this movie
Oh, wow.
is just wow factor
Literally,
10.
if you haven't seen it already, go to the
You've gotta see
cinema,
it.
watch it.
You've seen
I've
it,
seen it twice now. I've seen it in standard and IMAX.
and I'm seeing it twice because I've seen it in standard, and I'm going tomorrow to see it in 40X, which means you will have then seen it
3 times.
3 times. This is it's such
Where
a
should we
ride.
start? Where
I
should we
don't
start
know.
with this?
I don't. I was going to say I liked Fury Road. It was a good movie.
But that was essentially the majority of that. That was just a chase. That was a chase.
It was a chase.
It needed a bit of fleshing out.
It was like any Mad Max movie just tends to have a kind of a chase in it with a war rig. What I'm going to say though, if I can jump in there,
Yep.
is Furiosa to Fury Road. Okay, is like Aliens to Alien.
yeah. Okay.
This movie, it just ramps things up.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we love Alien, and Aliens was just brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and that's what we're talking about here. It's the first movie in ages that's kind of done a Terminator to Terminator 2 kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. Well, if I say this about it, the fact that I actually went to go and see the rescreening of Fury Road. I think it was 2 weeks before Furiosa came out.
Yes, you did.
And having watched Furiosa, I now have a better appreciation for Fury Road. It
Yeah.
kind of enhances the viewing experience of that film.
I'd definitely say that because when I came out, I thought I just want to go back and revisit Fury Road now. You know, I mean, this movie is just, I'm going to have to say, it is a stuntman's wet dream. I mean, these guys, I mean, we went and saw Fall Guy, which was again filmed in Australia, and that was nothing compared to this. The stunts in this are amazing. The amount that it's beautifully filmed, the cinematography is fantastic. The feeling of post-apocalyptic, that Mad Max world is just...
It's so embodied.
Oh,
It
man.
is so
Yeah,
rich.
I could feel the hairs on the back of my neck going up, you know? It's just like, I was just in that right from the start of that movie. It's just like, this is taking me on a wild ride. But it went on, and it went on, and it gave us more. And as it went on, it just kept giving.
It's not a short movie. This is
No.
like 150 minutes long.
You know, and it kept giving. So yeah, we had the chases in it. Yeah, we had the war rig, but we had so much more, which really, as you said, fleshed everything out.
Exactly, yeah, and it gave me that appreciation for Fury Road a lot more.
Yeah.
Because, like, I remember when we first watched Fury Road, we were like, I'm in an iron about it. But now, it's had time to kind of... We've watched it several times now, and obviously this one's just come out, and it's kind of gone, hey, that's awesome.
Yeah, and it's fantastic. It's the same director as well.
Same director.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
From the originals as well.
yeah.
So that's really good. I did not know that until recently.
Yeah, and he's done an absolutely amazing job.
Smashing job.
And I think the two lead actors, you've got Chris Hemsworth, obviously, playing Lord Dementos. Dementos, yes.
Dementos.
Just didn't say Dementor. Dementos. That's it. And then you got is it Anya?
Anya Taylor-Joy.
And she does a really good job of playing the younger Furiosa. And
Yeah.
I can't think off the top of my head the young actress who plays the child Furiosa, but she did a fantastic job.
And that was the thing, because I was expecting that we were going to get Child Furiosa for maybe
Just
10 minutes.
Yeah, a bit like
We got her
She-
part in it. That was like quite long.
Quite
It was
long,
like
yeah.
at least the first half an hour.
I mean, that took us on a journey in itself.
exactly.
didn't it?
And I was like, we're like half an hour into the movie. I'm like, the poster girl isn't even in this yet.
Yeah, we haven't got that far.
And yet I'm still fully drawn into this story.
Yeah, I've just absolutely loved. I just loved it. Yeah, right from the beginning. Yeah, with the green place, and then like they're trying to the Wasteland Warriors are trying to get away, and they're like, I can hear the thunder bike, and it's
I thought you crippled her.
and it's just like, and the actress who played the mum, absolutely brilliant. I mean, this has got everything, absolutely everything.
What? Because obviously it had to deal with quite like a wide span of time as well with her growing up.
Yeah,
I
mean,
thought that the kind of breaking it up into like the almost Kill Bill like chapters was a good move.
Like, I wasn't expecting that. And when it started, we had these chapter names.
Chapter 1.
And I think they work very well.
Definitely.
Because this is the first time we've seen that
in
any Mad Max
style thing,
movies, so that was absolutely. I mean, so the stunts stupendous. The actual story went really well.
Yeah.
And the actors that they got in, like the actor who played with Morton Joe, you really wouldn't have noticed the difference.
Well, that was the thing.
because
Obviously, unfortunately, the original guy playing Morton Joe, who was Toe Cutter in the original Mad Max,
homage to him, absolutely amazing.
unfortunately, he died before this was made.
Yeah.
But again, recasting of Morton Joe, recasting of Furiosa from the previous movie being played by Charlize Theron, I didn't find myself going, I don't like this,
and we had
because of the recasting.
Yeah, but we had all the original characters from Fury Road as well.
Exactly.
We had the son. We had the add-in one, which was Scrotus.
Now, interesting thing about Scrotus.
I am Scrotus.
I was like, where on earth is he in Fury Road? Because I thought, like, he was going to get killed off in this.
Yeah.
He didn't, and he's there for the entire thing. But I haven't played the game yet. I've got it over there. But he's a character in the video game.
Right, okay.
Which
awesome.
I need to go and play.
But I just love the humour in it as well, because, when they're saying, I am Scrotus, and I am Erectus.
Rictus.
Erectus, Erectus.
Yes, that's it.
Erectus. Oh, it's hilarious. And it's just like introducing the War Boys to, the Wasteland Warriors when they all turn up at the Citadel.
Yeah.
It's just, come on, just choose one.
Choose one at random.
You've wasted your time. You're just going down, And it was brilliant. And
well, again, like all these different things, the kind of questions from Fury Road got answered. Like Mad Max in the initial kind of he escapes from the Citadel and kind of jumps out of the door onto this hook. We now know why there's loads of hooks.
Yes. And,
like just dangling randomly.
And speaking obviously of Mad Max, they put the homages in there. We see, spoiler, sorry, but we do see Mad Max.
Yeah.
And he's kind of chilling in his usual position on high ground with with his car.
V8 Interceptor.
The V8 Interceptor, yes. And then there's lovely little homages in it, because like right at the beginning, when the daughter, or should I say, Furiosa as a child is getting kidnapped, she has a whistle she's blowing, and that whistle is the whistle out of Beyond Thunderdome, which is like absolutely brilliant, and it's just having those little things in it. It's superb, and it was really nice to see Chris Hemsworth playing a villain for a change. I think he did an excellent job. I had the pleasure of working alongside him in what was that movie?
Heart of the Sea.
Heart of the Sea, that's right. And I actually had a featured role in that, where we had to see him off onto their whaling ship, which unfortunately got cut out of the movie and ended up in the deleted scenes. But there you go. But yeah, I've had the pleasure of meeting him, and he's a really nice guy. And of course, we're all used to him playing
the good guy.
And really
the joke. But no,
he did an awesome
job.
He
was perfectly demented.
I love that. 3,
2, 1, go!
Where are you going with so much hope? There is no hope. It's just...
He got that big giant spike with a spring.
I can understand why he's got it connected to his nipples. it's like bizarre. But that's because he's Dementus.
Yeah, he's mad.
He's mad. But then he becomes Lord Dementus, isn't it, after that point?
Yeah, Guardian of Gastown.
But unfortunately, he's really crap at everything, isn't he?
Unfortunately, nothing tends to go his way, does it?
Everything that he tries doing is just go bombs.
Yeah,
You know,
unfortunately.
But yeah,
I would go mad if that was me. Yeah.
yeah, it was yeah, absolutely brilliant. And as I say, Furiosa, the actress playing Furiosa, she did an absolutely superb job. You know, you could see her as the younger Charlize Theron. You know.
Yeah. The thing was actually, because I've seen it twice. I noticed things pop up, like before they became a thing later on in the film.
Yeah.
So like the arm, you actually see that a lot earlier
the arm, yeah.
when they're initially building the war rig.
Yeah.
It's kind of like attached to like this wheelchair thing, and it's there with
Yeah.
this Chinese guy
Yeah.
who's like one of the black thugs.
I just love that arm and the fact that
And then-
it's got the
Yeah, you go into that.
It's got
Yeah.
the petrol mower and the petrol engine, like a little petrol mower in the shoulder. So
Nice
she's
touch.
cutting. I
Nice touch.
didn't see that coming at all, and that's just brilliant. Just cutting through the chains, awesome.
And obviously then it comes up later and she gets the arm and it's all cool. But it's just like little things like that. And the Octo boss, obviously I initially didn't notice that he's got this big kind of parachute octopus kite.
It was, well, that's it. I spotted it over the top of the initial camp,
Yeah.
and then I said that to you, and you went,
I was like, wait, what? And then subsequently we see him like attack the war rig later on. And he's on his bike with all his AK-47s.
I mean, the AK-47s are hilariously brilliant.
Just like the adrenaline rush from like that whole sequence where they've got all the paragliders and things in it.
Well,
that was a great addition.
There was like a wide shot with the war rig going across in the background, and you got like these the Wasteland Warriors waiting for it to attack it, and there's a guy there, and the first thing I noticed is he's got these banana boots on.
Weird shoes,
and it's like, what on earth? I think that's a bit of a failure when it comes to the costume department. But no, the next thing they're using it to ski along the sand before, and it's like suddenly, wow, this is great. Cool. This is really cool.
And then I also noticed when she's being saved by her mum at the beginning. You see that there's a guy who's got those kind of Chinese worry balls.
Here's this grind those balls,
Rimmer.
Mr. Rimmer.
And he goes outside, and he's got the slingshot. He's holding the slingshot before he goes outside.
Yep.
And then he gets obviously killed. And then she comes in and shoots.
She's got the slingshot.
And the worry balls, and she's using the worry balls to
kill everyone.
And it's like, ha!
See,
yes.
There you go. And that's the beauty of it. The detail is brilliant, and things work in this world. You know, they've everything's got a purpose, and it might seem. I tell you, the people at Burning Man, when they have the Burning Man festivals over in America, are just going to be spoilt for choice of what they're going to be dressing up like and stuff, and building war rigs and things. Just absolutely loved it. A big shout out to the director.
George Miller.
George Miller, dude, you've done a starring job.
This is phenomenal. If you want to have us in the next Mad Max film,
if you need the tag team of Buzz and Zak, father and son, as Wasteland Warriors, we know how to die well. We've died loads of times.
He can ride a bike.
I ride motorbikes, and I've died so many times in movies doing action sequences.
Same. We've been in so many movies.
Shot in the head.
It would be phenomenal if we could make that happen.
Yeah. So if ever you see this and you want to, drop us a line, we'll be
Get
there.
in contact with Zak
We'll be there
Productions.
for the next Mad Max Saga.
Oh yeah, that'll be amazing.
Anyway, we got to rate this movie.
Yes.
We got to rate
out
this
of 10.
I mean, I think we liked it.
Really?
I think
I hadn't noticed.
If you're saying, okay, 1 is down in the maggot holes underneath the citadel, and 10 you are, Lord Humongous. You are Immortal
We
Joe.
are in the green place.
You've made it to the green
We've
place.
found the place of abundance.
That's it. I'm going to give this one, and this is the first time, I believe, in the Zak and Buzz review, I am giving this a solid 10. And it is a 10.
Without a doubt.
It's a 10 because it is one of those movies that is like
Without a
Alien
doubt,
to Alien, Aliens to Alien, or Terminator 2 to Terminator, and everything I've said. This movie I'm going to go back to again.
I mean, even Mad Max to Road Warrior.
Yeah.
This is equatable to that.
I mean, seeing I can't. When I first got Mad Max 2, the Road Warrior, and I eventually got it on VHS tape, which I still have around somewhere, and I've seen that. I wore that tape out, and I have seen that movie so many times. I spent in the 80s. I was trying to build myself the wrist shooting crossbow.
We're working on it.
We're working. All these things, you know, it's just absolutely we love this kind of post-apocalyptic world, and the world of Mad Max has just gone on, and it rocks, and it's fabulous, and can't recommend this highly enough.
Thank you very much for indulging us with this perfect movie.
Exactly.
I'm going to give it a 10 flat as well. Yeah, amazing.
In time, I became the leader of the great northern tribe, and the road warrior now only lives within my memories. Or something like that.
Yeah. If you enjoyed this review, please like and subscribe to this channel and comment below any suggestions of further reviews you'd like to see.
See you in the next one.